Hi, it's Carly Schroeder with Roots and Fertility. We're going to drop into a beautiful yoga flow, a chance for you to take a pause in your day. Maybe it's the first thing you're doing this morning. Welcome. Roll out your mat. We're going to have some time to breathe, to connect with the mind, body, and
Go
soul.
ahead and get set up in child's pose, extending your arms out in front of you, dropping into the hips, and then coming forward onto all fours, inhaling, reaching up the right arm, thread the needle, and maybe even take a bind, taking your left arm, wrapping it around till you find your hip crease, allowing the weight of gravity to deepen into the stretch. And then go ahead and extend your left leg out to the side. Take another breath there and then come up onto your knees, extending your arms up to the sky, bringing your right arm down to the ground. And imagine stacking each rib cage one on top of the other, opening up the heart space, opening up the shoulders. Inhale, reach up and forward. Exhale, dropping back into child's pose with your left leg extended. Using your breath to sink deeper into that stretch, and then moving through cat, cow with that leg extended. Noticing the difference in this stretch. Feeling into the adductors, taking another breath, and then switching sides. Inhale, reaching up the left arm, thread the needle, reaching the right arm up, wrapping it around, maybe taking a bind, and then extending the other leg out to the side. Imagine like you're wringing out a dishcloth. That movement in your body, feeling the fascia twisting and turning. Coming up onto your knees with the inhale, reaching up, taking a full body side stretch on the other side. With your left hand down to the ground, reaching your right fingertips up over your head. Stacking the rib cage and breathing deep into the belly. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, rain the arms down. With your next inhale, you're going to come up, moving through cat and cow, pressing all the way back down into child's pose. So listen in. Notice what feels good in your body and make adjustments if you need to. Trusting that inner guide, trusting your own body. Bring your knees together. Puppy pose, chest comes down to the mat, extending the arms out in front of you. Hip points up to the heavens. Now rounding up and back, pushing into down dog and pedaling out the heels, maybe getting a little deeper stretch into the calves. Now your first down dog of the day, think about spreading those fingertips wide, plugging in through the shoulders. And then we're going to step slowly to the front of the mat, relaxing into our forward fold, tucking into a ball, and ragdoll style start to roll up one vertebrae at a time, extending the arms up to the sky on the inhale, and then on the exhale, stepping the right leg back behind the left, using the left hand to grab the right wrist for a standing side body stretch. Inhale, comes center, and then exhale, right leg steps behind the left, and the right arm grabs onto the left fingertips. Coming back to center, extension, the head, neck, and back, and then exhale, forward fold. Inhale, come halfway up, create the straight line. Exhale, step or hop back into plank. Elbows pinch the sides as you move through chaturanga. Pressing up, inhale. Pressing back, exhale, down dog. Now with the next breath, inhale, lift the right leg. Exhale, bend the knees, step it through top of the mat. Extending the arms up to the sky and keeping that back leg lifted in our high lunge. Staying here for a couple breaths, starting to feel the heat in the thighs. And then dropping into our warrior two. The knee is over that second and third toe. The back leg is straight, firm. The torso is directly over the hips. Our eyes peek over the fingertips. And then dropping into extended side angle. Forearm comes to the top of the thigh or comes down to the ground. Or there's an option to extend the arms up over your head. On the next inhale, reach up, warrior two. On the next exhale, lower down, extended side angle. Choose your variation. One more time before we frame that front foot. And then step it back to downward dog. Option there to move through a chaturanga or just meet me back in down dog. On the inhale, lift the left leg. Step it through, reaching up to the heavens. High lunge. Take another breath here and then transition into warrior two. So back foot is parallel with the back edge of the mat. The front knee is over that second and third toe. We extend, reach our hand down to the ground, extended side angle, or arms up over your head. Inhale, come back, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle, frame that front foot. Step it back, move through your chaturanga or push back into down dog, following the flow of your breath. Inhale, right leg lifts again. Exhale, bend the knee, step it through. High lunge, inhale. Transitioning over to warrior two once again. And now moving from warrior two to reverse warrior. Option to keep the hand resting on the thigh or keeping both arms up. Moving with your inhale and your exhale from warrior two to reverse warrior. At your own speed, your own pace. And then cartwheel the arms down, framing that front foot again. Stepping back into side plank. And now you have an option to come down to the knee or keep the feet stacked. Imagine bringing the rib cage to the hip bone. Do you find that side plank? On your next breath, send the hips up and back. Down dog. Inhale, lift left leg. Exhale, step it through. Inhale, reach. High lunge. Exhale, transition, warrior two. Moving from warrior two to reverse warrior. With the breath, we move between these two poses. And framing that front left foot, stepping it back, stepping into our side plank. And challenging yourself, allowing yourself to try something new in your practice. Maybe it's stacking the legs, maybe it's floating a leg. Listening in to what your body wants. Now you can stay there in a side plank, or you can step back into wheel pose here. In wheel, we push the hips up to the sky, engaging with the glutes. Take another breath, and then lower down onto the ground. Bring the knees to the chest. Feeling that release, stretching out the lower back. And then bringing the feet to the hands and allowing yourself some time to play in happy baby, rocking back and forth or extending the right leg and then the left. Think of sending the breath down into the hips, creating space in the discs in your lower back. And then when you're done and ready to find more rest, join me in Supta Baddha Konasana. The feet come together, the knees come apart, with one hand on your belly and one hand on your heart. We start to focus on elongating the breath, bringing the count to the inhale for 4, finding that space, that pause at the top, and exhale for 4, finding that space and the pause at the bottom. And in those spaces, in those places, you find the stillness you've been looking for. You move the energy from the body to allow yourself to tap in to this presence. So breathe with that type of awareness here. Feel the heartbeat start to slow. Embrace this feeling of being. Embrace this body. Embrace this mind. Embrace this soul. Now you can stay there in Supta Baddha Konasana or extend the legs out in front of you, palms face up, feet lay out slightly, coming into Savasana, corpse pose. And I want you to imagine this white light moving from your root chakra, next into your sacral, next into your solar plexus at your belly button, next in your heart, next in your throat, next in between your eyebrows, the third eye, and next at the top of your head. Imagine this making a sphere around you, energizing you, so you can go about your day feeling refreshed and renewed, healthy and vibrant. Roll onto your right or left side in fetal position for a moment of gratitude for this beautiful body, for your amazing health, and for this chance to carve out time and be present. Thank you so much for joining me. Enjoy. Namaste.
Thank you so much for joining me. It is truly one of my greatest blessings to be able to lead you through a practice that connects you with your inner being, with your soul. If you want more of these videos, be sure to click somewhere on this page. You'll see more of these quick practices where you have no excuse but to sneak in a couple minutes just for your own sanity, for your chance to practice being this beautiful part of living in this reality. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel, leave a comment. I love to get to know you. And if you're looking for more information about how to get the best out of your vitality, more health, including nutrition tips, including sleep, including all of the things holistic that leads to us in our state of well-being, then join my community on Skool.com. I can't wait to see you there. Link in the description below. Have a beautiful day.